I want to make a quick update, talking about what I've kind of done to the rig so far. And so I finally have hit 8 cards. And so I had these Gigabyte 3060s. I ordered them a while ago and they came in finally just a couple days ago. And so I went ahead and got both of those installed. That old MSI one that was sitting in this place, I went ahead and returned that. And the good thing about these Gigabyte ones is that they have basically a single PCI Express, the eight pin cable, and the MSI one had dual on each. And so I was prepared in case I needed to put two. So I got this little splitter that goes from 8 pin to 16 pin basically. But I went ahead and luckily everything worked out good. And so I've maxed out basically all of my stuff that I could when it comes to my ports on my PSUs, but I do have two 1300 watt PSUs, which is pretty overkill for this whole setup. But I just wanted to be on the safe side, and in case I decided to run some 3080s, 3090s, I just wanted to keep it this way. So basically, now that these have been running, if we just want to go ahead and look through kind of what the profitability has been like, it has been a little bit low over the past couple days. Or I'll say that it got a little bit low when I removed the MSI card, and I think that was part of it, and also there was that kind of crypto downturn, but it did recover pretty good from there. So if we look on the week, this is when I had 7 cards running basically, and I got till about here, and this is when I had to take off that MSI card and go ahead and return it. So that was on a Saturday, Sunday, something like that. September 20th, that was 3 days ago. I think that was on a Sunday, something like that. So anyways, I went ahead and I started running 6 cards after that. Then eventually I got the other 2 cards in. They came late actually. They were supposed to come like 2 days before I had to return the MSI one, but it ended up working out. So I went ahead and installed that. And as you can see, it did kind of go up, but profitability just been okay as a whole. I expected it to be a little bit better adding the 2 extra cards, and I mean removing one, so really just adding 1 card. Oops. But it's not, it's not too bad. But anyway, so over the week, this is including that dip, I'm at about $23.36. That's about 0.0052 Bitcoin per day. And right now, Bitcoin is at $44,900. Today is September 23rd, 2021. And so my past day has been a lot better. That's 0.000587, which is about 26.39 per day. And then my last 6 hours is a little bit down on the past 6 hours, but I'm not really worried about that. It should kind of even out. But really, I'm averaging about, for now, $25 a day, which I think is more than enough. It's a little bit lower than I would have wanted, but I'm still on track for what I kind of wanted to do and what my purposes were. And so just to be clear though, this includes these 8 GPUs, and it also includes the 2 GPUs here, which are non-LHR 3060s. These are all 3060s. And then this has an RX 580, and I have one non-LHR 3080 in my room. And I actually just bought a 3090 at MSRP, but I'm not sure I really want to run that. I'm thinking maybe to just kind of sell it and cash out on the profit on that, but we'll go ahead and we'll see. And so one other thing is that the weather's been kind of cooling down here. I'm located in Texas, so it gets pretty hot here. Usually it's in the summer, it's about 100 degrees, I would say, maybe 95 to 105. That's generally what we're getting, and at the worst, maybe 110 to 115, but that'll be more of like your real field temperature, I guess. So, but really, it's been dropping down pretty low, meaning like low 80s, 81, 82 has been the high, and at night it gets down into the high 50s, which has been really good for me. As you can see, currently it's 89 degrees in here, which is pretty toasty, and outside it's a lot cooler because it is about 7:50 p.m. right now, and so we're at 78 degrees. I'm expecting it again to drop kind of into the, let's see our hourly here, expecting it kind of drop into what we're looking at, low 60s. Yeah, we're just going to hit the low 60s right here around 7 a.m. and then it'll start kind of getting warm again. And so because of that, if you look, tomorrow is going to be a lot warmer. Today was 82 degrees, tomorrow will be 87, and then 90. And so I think I'm going to have to go ahead and run my AC again until we get back to this kind of cooler weather here after the rain kind of slows down. But I did want to show you guys my cooling setup for now. So first things first, the RX 580 in here, that guy runs pretty hot just because this case does not have great cooling. If we actually look here, even right now, so we said it's 89 degrees inside, that's in Fahrenheit, and so the card is running at 79 degrees, which is pretty warm. My other card's max temp is 69 degrees. This is my the 8 card rig, and so we're looking at a max of 69. Most of them are in the mid to low 60s, so that's looking pretty good. I do need to figure out a solution for that. I'm thinking maybe add it to this rig and just hang it up somewhere, because I know you have an 8 GPU limit for your for Windows, but that's just for NVIDIA. I believe I can run some AMD cards along with it, like 2 or 3 AMD cards. But anyway, so because of all this thing, now I'm actually having to deal with some cooling stuff and cooling problems. I don't think it makes sense for me to run AC here constantly. So I did get this cheap fan from Walmart that's been blowing kind of past everything and pushing the air behind this. And then what I did over here is that I have a utility closet type thing here, and I put a fan in here. Right here I got a fan, and I got some cardboard to block out kind of air from coming in here. I kind of want everything to get pushed out of here. And this has been working pretty good, I can already tell, because usually that closet is a lot cooler than the rest of the room, but now the closet is a lot warmer because it's pulling kind of hot air into it. And my air intake is right over here where I have a little bit of attic space. There's a lot of junk in there, but if I stand near here, there's a lot of cool air coming in, and if I even close the door, I can actually feel the cool air coming in from here. So it's working out pretty decent pretty well so far. What am I trying to say here? Anyways, it's working out pretty good so far. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is that as I start adding things, it is still warm in here. And in the winter, I don't think it'll be a problem at all, because it'll probably get into the 40s, 30s, you know, during the day, maybe max 50, 60. And that can work out perfectly for this setup. But once summer comes again, I'm going to kind of have some trouble there. But either way, I am gonna probably expand to another rig, but I'm gonna hold off a little bit until I have enough money saved up for about a year's worth of electricity on this guy. So it shouldn't be that much. I think a year's worth is about $1,100 or $1,300, something like that. So and that's a little bit of an overestimate, but I just want to be on the safe side so that in case mining really has a big crash, I can continue to mine for at least 1 year, and even after that I can always just sell what I'm getting and just kind of play around with that. But either way, I just want to make sure I'm fail safe. I have a fail safe over there, and then I'll go ahead and start expanding into more cards. And I'm thinking to just kind of stick with these 3060s, these 3060 LHR cards, maybe go to a 3060 Ti, but I don't think it makes sense for the price point that those are at the moment. But I think these 3060s are not too bad, especially if you can find some at MSRP, which is a little tough now because they only sell the 3060 Ti's generally. But I mean, my local micro center had a 3060 Ti, had 2 of them in stock, and they had like 5 3090s in stock. So either way, I think that it shouldn't be too big of a problem kind of getting into that later. But I do think we're going to go ahead and get started on the next rig pretty soon, but we'll kind of see when that is. Either way, that's about all of an update for now.